Ever wondered what it takes to become cabin crew on Emirates? Emirates Airline Dubai Training Academy opened its doors to Gulf News for a unique insight. William Wilson, the Emirates crew's safety instructor, led us through a series of disaster scenarios, during which smoke and can screaming was plied into the cabin as we ran through a sudden decompression, rapid descent, followed by extreme turbulence and a hard landing. All the while, his soft New Zealand accent, so at odds with panic, is detailing the particulars of our next catastrophe over a loudspeaker while sick rises in our throats.
So once the cabin crew get the command to evacuate, they hear this is the captain, evacuate, evacuate, or they hear the signalling system. First thing they're going to do is look after themselves, which is basically hold on to one of these handles. Once they're holding on to this handle, they're going to make sure their door is ready by checking that it's in the arm position. They will check the outside conditions to make sure that it's safe to actually evacuate the aircraft. Then they grab the handle called the door control handle, and they rotate it fully after you go. The door opens automatically.
Open seatbelts, leave everything this way! Open seatbelts, leave everything this way! Open seatbelts, leave everything this way!
Once they've got their slide inflated, they get into their space called the dedicated assist space, and they tell their passengers to jump and slide, jump and slide, jump and slide! Because our goal is to get everyone off the aircraft in under 90 seconds. Getting everyone off obviously is going to be difficult and challenging, but it is, again, something that can be done. So the speed is key, the assertiveness is key, and that's a huge thing that a lot of people get surprised by the cabin crew, is on a day-to-day basis they see them like you see with most advertising. Everyone's smiling, everyone's very polite. We're very welcoming and friendly, and that's exactly what we want our passengers to see on a daily basis. When things go wrong though, we need them to swap. We need them to become these incredibly assertive, powerful individuals who can save people's lives. And that's what they do, and that's what they have done, and we're very proud of them.
This is day one of cabin crew training, a 9-week ordeal designed and proven to produce the world's best cabin crew. And of course, it comes with the caveat that flying is the safest mode of transport in the world, but that's largely because of what goes on here behind closed doors. 80 to 100 would-be crew walk through these doors in Garud every Sunday, either to begin training or to fulfill annual refresher courses, and you can tell them apart by the colours they wear. Newbies don red, while returnees are in brown. From 55,000 CVs, only 5,000 get the call every year to join an army of 23,000 cabin crew, and they are chosen to be just like us, averaging from 21 to 29 years old, from an array of countries, with language and culture based on passenger need and sector requirement. On top of this, they are taught to have a certain attitude, action, all the etiquettes, presentation and posture training that you would come to expect of being an ambassador to a brand worth $6.3 billion US.
So in this particular session, we give them an opportunity to talk about themselves. We ask them to talk about 5 unique aspects, the languages that they speak, the food that they eat, a popular landmark perhaps, but more interestingly, how do they greet each other? So using greeting as a primary example, you may find that in certain culture a greeting may be hi, or a certain culture may be handshake, or in this part of the world between a male and female, no body contact, or in some parts of the world there may not be eye contact even. So when we give them the opportunity to talk about themselves, the rest of the opportunity to say, oh, what is that? How is that different to us?
Trained in CPR and how to deliver a baby, cabin crew are also entrusted with some complicated kit on board that can relay a patient's vitals back to doctors on the ground or to any medic on board who comes forward to help.
In addition to their skills, they're also trained on knowing the contents of all of their medical resources, such as kits and equipment, and also including how to use these items from the kits. So essentially our resources are our cabin crew, medical kits and equipment on board the aircraft, and also they are supported by a team of doctors or a medical team that they can phone in on the ground if they need.
Brian Kinane, security training manager, tells us they are called able-bodied passengers.
Well, first of all, it's important that they're trained to calm the situation down and not to let it get to the point where we would have to physically restrain someone. So this type of training is last resort stuff. This is what we train them to do if they really have to. Someone's out of control, someone's impacting the safety of the aircraft, the other passengers on board.
To prove that, we are ushered into a gym with floor mats, mirrored walls and a flip chart detailing in-flight restraint figures per annum, where a smiling martial arts instructor, Reza Nabahari, promises to incapacitate me using 2 fingers. Ashley Hammond, Gulf News.